So let's shift gears. We have a cool interview here in Live Impact Studio on a Friday evening. Back-to-back interviews, Jeb. How you feel about that?
Busy.
All right,
This is what Friday night's like with Nick Sterling.
So we got a guy. So I've been following him and his wife for ever since I got here to Charlotte. I was telling him I went down an Instagram rabbit hole of stuff. Charlotte, just trying to tap in. I always say this. I'm from High Point, so grew up kind of coming to Charlotte, but moving here and living here as an adult is a lot different than as a kid. And so I bumped into a brand from Charlotte with Love, and I was like, all right. So it reminds me of one of my favorite artists, Dom Kennedy. He has a project called From the West Side with Love. Jeb would like that. He's a California kid. And so this brand, man, I've been following it. I think I got a couple of shirts. Celebrating the 7th anniversary. You see one of the shirts, the new collabs right here on your screen. A collab he's doing with his wife, Queen Loney. And we have no other than Rel Mariano, man. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I can't complain.
How was the intro? Was it good?
Yeah, it was beautiful. Actually, I'm sitting there like, oh, man. And I see it on the screen. I'm like, oh, I am kind of cool.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
No script. That was all freestyle right there. We don't have a lot of folks that we interview that are from Charlotte.
I don't think everyone tells me that all the time. I'm like the unicorn is what they call it. I don't really like that. Just call me a native, but I'll take the unicorn.
What was it like, or what has it been like to see Charlotte sort of grow? Before we get into the brand and everything, what, as somebody who's from here, to see Charlotte from where it was to where it is now?
It's bittersweet. So seeing as though I've pretty much been here my whole life. So it's just been basically watching a lot of the neighborhoods and things that I grew up in and no longer be around. That kind of, hurts. But at the same time, there's a lot of opportunities and a lot of things that are going on now that weren't here when I was growing up. So I've seen a lot of my friends move to New York, Miami, other places like that. And now, we have a lot of those resources and things are starting to grow here. Yeah. So, this market is becoming big. So people like my son won't have to grow up and say, hey, I'm going to move to New York. They can kind of grow something nice in Charlotte. So it's bittersweet. It's catch-22.
Yeah, when I moved here, I was like, man, it feels different. I didn't come to Charlotte a lot, but I came enough. Being from High Point is just right up the road, but I'm like, man, it feels different. It just feels different. I didn't recognize it.
It's a city. It's a city feel. It's a lot different than every other city in North Carolina. It's more metropolitan than everywhere else. But it's a lot of flavor in Charlotte. Yeah. So a lot you're from High Point. Everyone's pretty much from all these different places. So just being here, I was able to grasp a lot of different. You could even think of foods and cultures and different things of that nature just being here, because there's just giant waves of people that come at different times. Like when Hurricane Katrina came, we got a bunch of New Orleans transplants. So then I get to try, new gumbo and all different things that are, coming to Charlotte now. So Charlotte's been very good as far as transplants go.
Well, let's talk about the brand, man, from Charlotte with Love. 7 years. First, congratulations.
Yeah.
7-year anniversary, man. Does it feel like it's been 7 years?
No, actually, it feels like it's been one. What? It's been nonstop work. So I haven't really had a lot of time to pause. But I looked at the calendar and it was 7 years, so I had to.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, talk about the brand. What is the brand? Because I got introduced through the merch, but I mean, you do artwork. There's a mural. There's other things. Talk about the brand within itself.
Okay, so the brand is pretty much what I wanted to create for Charlotte was when you go to places like New York, Virginia, for instance, you see in New York you see the I Heart New York, and Virginia you see the Virginia is for Lovers.
Right.
At the time, Charlotte hadn't announced what its slogan was going to be, what the thing for Charlotte was going to be.
Yeah.
And just randomly, one day I'm sitting, I pretty much lost my job. so I had no idea where I was going with things.
Where were you working at the time? What were you doing at the time? Not where were you working?
I
don't want to put it on.
Yeah, I was like,
what were you doing?
But what I was doing was I was actually doing tech support.
Okay.
So I was at a call center answering phones. I probably got cursed out by everyone in Charlotte. But yeah, I was doing a lot of tech support work. I had just lost my job recently, and I didn't really know where I was going to go. I was doing music for a few years, and I got pretty successful in that. But crazy thing happened. My hard drive ended up just crashing out. So I lost over like 100 plus songs, like just gone. Can't recover it still to this day. So I'm like, I do not know what I'm gonna do with myself right now. Like, I lost my job. Crazy. My hobby is stagnant right now. I have to recreate all these things. And just one day I was just sitting like, man, I gotta figure this out. And it just hit me. Like, it just kind of came to me. It was like a thing. It was like from Charlotte with Love. It just popped in my head. And when it happened, the first thing I did was I went to my wife and I was like, hey, babe, like, this is a thing. I think this is gonna work. We should do it in this way. I'm just describing it to her. And her being the graphic designer and artist, she was able to materialize my idea. And like, we went through different fonts, we put it together. And when I actually just kept reading from Charlotte with Love and I kept thinking it to myself, I'm like, it's like a double, it's a double entendre. Whereas I'm from Charlotte, right? But if you're not from Charlotte and I send you this, it's from Charlotte with Love too. So it just has like kind of
like a love letter.
Yeah, it's like a love letter. It's like a signature.
Okay.
So if you're from, for instance, if someone visited Charlotte from Ohio and they're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to get someone. You could just get them a hat from Charlotte with Love and just send it to them. Yeah. Or you could wear it yourself, being a native, and hey, you have this positive affirmation that disarms people, that isn't necessarily tied to our amazing sports teams that always win.
Hey, not too much on the Panthers.
No, I love like die hard, Charlotte, everything. But yeah, but I just wanted to also make something that didn't. When you thought about Charlotte, you didn't have to hear anything negative.
Right, yeah.
People could just be positive about it. So, like I said, the first iteration was just the red and white shirt. We put it out, and just immediately people got it. Yeah. And I didn't have to explain anything. My caption was very simple. It was like, Charlotte is a gift to me, so here's a gift to you. And it just flooded. Like, immediately the first set of shirts that I put out sold out within a couple hours. And I was like, oh, okay. They get it. This is nuts. This is insane. And then I put out another one, and it just kept happening. It just kept going. And for the last 7 years, it's been people doing it. And I get so many people. I met this person in the grocery store. Right. They had the shirt on. I was able to, like, to speak with them and, you know, different things like that. And it's just very heartwarming, man. I'm thankful to be here. I'm thankful to be in this position because I didn't see it. And it's not like anything I planned for. It just happened.
And it's so simple, man. Like you said, when I saw the brand, I got it. It wasn't, I didn't need further explanation. I didn't even need the caption. Like, I got it. And I was like, okay, this is dope. All right, let me check them out. And I did. And I've seen the brand even grow since I've been here. And I've only been here, it'll be 2 years this month. How does your family inspire you? Is that honestly, your son? I think your son wants to be part of the interview.
Yeah, he always wants to be the star of the show.
I was about to say, he's the main character.
Yeah, he's always the star of the show. He never allows me to have a moment.
It's all good. It's all good.
I mean, I remember back in the days when my life was about me, but now it's polar opposite. It's completely different. But it inspires me to keep going. My wife believes in me 100%. So, you know, that's amazing. My son is, you know, young. He has autism. So he just sees the world a lot different. So it changes my viewpoint of things. So I have to be a lot more patient, a lot more, you know, just loving in general. So with things, I take my time. I don't really rush because I have a lot going on in my life. So I don't drop as frequently as, you know, as people would like, or, you know, do as much as people would like me to do. But I think that the pace has kept us here this long.
What does year 7 look like for you? As you go into, I guess, eventually year 8, but like, what does year 7 look like? What are your goals for year 7?
Year 7, honestly, more community this time around. I really want to get more into just touching the people. So even with the event that we have coming up on the 4th, well, the 3rd and the 4th, I really want people to feel me and for me to be more forward facing. Well, more front facing for my brand. So that's really the goal. Just be more community based.
I was about to say, you're mysterious. I don't.
Yeah.
Are you like? I am not a group project person.
No,
that's just not. I'm not. Like I never excelled at the group project. Are you? Are you kind of similar way?
No, the thing is that I'm very outgoing. Like I'm very.
Okay.
I'm very. They have a new word for it. It's called like ultravert. So it's like the.
I saw that.
Yeah, I feel like that's me. So I'm not really an introvert or extrovert. I could be a mix of both depending on the setting. But I feel like because like I am a new dad, it's been a few years. So I'm just adjusting to that, adjusting to work life. So you know how it is when you get into your adult years. You know, you can't do as much as you used to do.
Right.
So that's all it is.
You talked about the event next Saturday, right?
Friday and
Friday and Saturday at Wooden Robot, right?
Exactly.
That event is that a moment for you to kind of take a step back and look at where you're at now?
Exactly. That's I'm calling it. It's labeled as a kickback, but I feel like it's more of a family reunion.
Yeah.
Because we're all from Charlotte with Love. Everyone that's been supporting the brand, everyone that wants to support the brand. I'm just hoping that everyone comes out and we talk, just kind of build with each other, dance a little bit, have a great time, eat some food, like just fellowship. Like that's really what I'm looking forward to having next weekend is a lot of fellowship.
All right, man. I got to ask you. Outside of the brand, look, I know you rep Charlotte hard.
Yeah.
I need some food recommendations because I've been hard. I'm not gonna get on my pedestal right now, my soapbox right now, and talk about the restaurants. I need some food recommendations. Can I get like a top 3, 4, 5 spots to eat in Charlotte?
All right. Number one, no pun intended, I have to. It's gonna be Ace of Spud's food truck. Is number one.
Okay. Are you taking notes, Jeb?
No,
Okay.
Ace of Spud's food truck, greatest ever. Catch them when you can. Ace of Spud's food truck CLT is their Instagram, so whenever you can, check them out. Mr. Charles Chicken and Fish.
Okay.
I love that place.
The original location.
The original location.
Okay,
I was gonna say, I like the original location the best. It is amazing.
Okay.
The one on Statesville Avenue. Go to that one, guys. That one's great. You said 3, right? So that's 2.
Give me 3. Yeah.
3. Oh man, my wife is gonna hate me for saying this, but I love this place. It is what it is. Southern Pecan Gulf Coast Kitchen in South Park area. It's right near the residential hardware place. I think that's Restoration Hardware.
Yeah. Okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
The fancy place that everyone takes pictures at. Yeah, I haven't been, but Southern Pecan Gulf Coast Kitchen. It's a great Southern New Orleans style restaurant. That's great for everybody, actually.
Jeb is sending me the restaurants right now. Okay, all right. Okay, I can get with this. Like that's my struggle. So like, okay, I before I came here, I was in the Raleigh-Durham area. Raleigh and Durham. I'm sorry for my Raleigh-Durham folks. I know it's separate, but I had to put it together for the conversation's sake. But because they get on me about that. But I feel like you didn't have to try hard to find good food in Raleigh-Durham.
Yeah.
And I feel like here in Charlotte, you kind of have to go out of your way a little bit. It felt like that for me, but again.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, you got to find a native.
Okay.
I suggest everyone that comes to Charlotte or, just around Charlotte, find a native. Like, find a native.
That's hard.
It's hard.
It's easier said than done.
It's hard.
Okay.
But find a native. The native is going to show you everything because we have all the spots. We've been here our whole lives. We know what's going on. We're trying the new places too. But there's a lot of gems. I think I could have named 10 restaurants.
And look, Jeb was over here taking notes. So we had the time for you to list 10. What's your favorite thing about Charlotte? I'm asking you this because it ties in with the brand. But what's your favorite thing about the city?
My favorite thing about the city, honestly, it's the people.
Okay.
Like people who are that are really from Charlotte. Like the people that obviously is my family, the people that I've known. It's like just really good people. I like the style of people that are from Charlotte. I love the people here. I love all the transplants. I really haven't had a lot of bad experiences out here in general. Obviously, I'm from here.
Yeah.
But I think the people, the community is what I love the most about Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte is like a different. That's the thing about the Carolinas and North Carolina specifically. It's just like a different flavor. Like Charlotte is its own thing. You go up to like High Point, Greensboro is its own thing.
Yep.
And then Raleigh, Durham is just like completely out of left field. And then obviously folks in Western North Carolina, Eastern North Carolina, totally different too. It's just I don't know. I think that's what has always brought me back to North Carolina in my career. Every time I left, I've always come back. Like I don't see myself. Who knows? But I don't see myself leaving the state.
I mean, you're so close to like nature, so you can. The mountains is just like 30 minutes to an hour away. The beach is 30 minutes to an hour, well, 2 hours away. It's nowhere. Like you really can't beat the area.
But before I get you out of here, man, I do want to ask, where can folks find you? I found you through the rabbit hole of Instagram, but like, how can folks find you and tap in?
Folks can find me at Rel Mariano, which is my name. You can also find me at Trash Genius, and also if you're looking for merchandise or anything of that nature, it's www.fromcharlottewithlove.com, and you will find us there. Other than that, you'll see me around because I plan on, like we said before, year 7, I'm out here, man.
Rel Mariano, man, thank you for your time, man. Thank you for your family for being here, man. This was love being here,
Definitely.
man. I appreciate you. Yeah, man, check it out. In the shirts, they're still available?
Yep, still available.
Okay.
The new collab is out. We do have an anniversary drop coming out this weekend.
Okay.
Well, next weekend as well. So look out for that. We will be dropping that. That's going to be featuring the 5 teams, the 5 local sports teams. That's all I'm going to give you guys.
Okay,
as far as what they look like.
All right.
But it's going to be epic. And yeah, it's going to be a great time.
Are the Panthers one of those teams?
Maybe. 5 sports teams in Charlotte. That's all I'm going to say. 5.
All right. That sounds good. Rel, thank you for your time. Thank you for your family being here. I think we're at the end of the show, right? Yeah. We're done? We're done? Anything you want to say before we head out?
Yeah. From Charlotte with Love.
All right, we'll leave it with that. Thank you for watching Live Impact News on WCNC Plus. I'm Nick Sertivant. That's Jeb. That's Rel over here. That's his family over here as well.